So at least in the United States and in many other countries, it's a global health crisis.
I was diagnosed with diabetes when I was 3 years old.
I had diabetes at the age of 9 years.
I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes when I was 18 years old.
I was 9 years old.
I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 16 months old.
Everyone always says that, oh no, it will never ever happen to me.
They were treating me for 3 months, even not knowing what I was suffering from. So it was such a bad treatment that I was dead for 5 minutes in a hospital. And all this caused me to have complications in future.
A lot of the people in the United States that I know are in very good control, but there have been people in the past that I knew who just didn't care enough to test their blood sugar. There's that one split second there where they were deciding whether to do it or not, and they shrugged it off because they felt sort of okay, and they got sick later. Couldn't connect the dots about what was causing it. I've also heard from families of kids my age who died because they just weren't taking care of themselves.
Every month, I need something like 3 vials of insulin. So to my family, sometimes they don't afford to buy that. So sometimes I feel like I'm a problem. Sometimes I feel like I'm a problem.
There is no money to afford insulin. Why do I care if I have diabetes? I don't care because there is no way I can buy the vial of insulin every month. And then before I realize there are complications, people having their legs amputated, blindness, and even death.
I'm also a little bit lucky because I got good friends who sometimes can, like in USA and Great Britain, who sometimes have the possibility to go to their local doctor and send me the insulin. Because in that case, if I didn't have such friends, I would be dead, really.
If you're going to get diabetes, you're going to get diabetes. You can help prevent it, type 2 anyway, if you exercise and eat healthy, but sometimes people just develop it. Especially if you have type 1, it's a purely genetic cause.
How you can explain then that you have to have a diet? They don't have fruits, vegetables, rice, and they don't have it. They have only una tortilla and some beans.
Fast food is cheap, and fast food is very unhealthy, believe me.
Most people always work in office and they don't do exercise.
They like sofa, cola, pizza, and when they think about practice sport, they cry.
A few decades ago, only elder people got type 2 diabetes. I have a friend who is my age, who is born exactly on the date I was born, 15th September 1987. He has type 2 diabetes. He has type 2 diabetes for some time because he eats a lot and he eats unhealthy.
People are really going to start to realize the effects of diabetes when it's far too late. I believe that the cost of prevention is far, far less than the cost to treat complications.
In the United States, 1 out of 3 children born in the year 2000 will develop diabetes at some point in their life.
Diabetes has been and is a silent killer.
And we really need to make diabetes a priority in our country.
Going telling people that I am diabetic and this is how I go about it.
It's up to us.
We should do something about it.
campaigning, awarenesses.
To educate more children and more teenagers.
Radio, internet.
Creating networks.
The taxes imposed on these drugs reduced.
Find a lot of celebrities.
Stakeholders.
Talking to young kids at school.
Insulin.
Trees.
Unite children.
Move to the rural.
It is definitely an urgent problem. It's something that needs to be addressed immediately. I mean, one person dying every 10 seconds, is that not urgent enough? I think it is.